Correct. Your death had the whole South Side on lock, man.
He's definitely my father, right?
The fuck you just asked me? Is he definitely your daddy? Who the fuck else is gonna be your daddy, huh? What, is Raq telling you that she was with another nigga at the time?
Ma, why'd you want me to kill that cop? You told me it was because he was crazy and all that, but that ain't enough.
You know, Marvin said something funny again. He was like, you know, Vernon Stark was actually robbing bitches for their welfare money. That shit was funny. But, yo, episode 4 was quite, it was good. It was good. Because, Jukebox got to see her mom and got to ask those questions. It was like, why did you abandon me? Right? And then, you know, she explained to her, well, she didn't fully explain to her the whole truth. She just said that, you know, she was with a guy she wasn't sure of, and then she basically left. But then you saw, like, towards like a little bit of the ending where Jukebox was telling Kanan, she was like, yeah, there was something that she saw in her eyes, like something that she couldn't, like, she's known her whole life. So it's like, yeah, she's gonna understand and learn the truth that, yeah, basically her mom is gay. So it's gonna it is gonna bring up that question as to how it happened and stuff, and how, you know, she basically dipped and left from Marvin and stuff. So all of that's gonna basically kind of up. So, well, lead up to it, I should say. It's gonna lead up to that. Oh my God. Then you had, what's his face? Cartier Fareed. Now I'm gonna remember his name because it stuck with me now. Where Cartier was teaching Raq like the new ways of how to clean money and stuff. So she was like, wait, that's how you do it? It was like, yeah, I got art, and then you just resell the art and stuff. So it's like, I like that because it's like, she may think she know everything, but she don't know as much as she thinks she knows. So it's like, there's a lot of things that she's being taught and stuff, and I think Cartier will be teaching her like some things and stuff. Now, Warrell and Unique, when they was kind of like sharing like conversations with each other, and you know, Unique was kind of like still fucking around with Juliana, like, nah, it's no problem, like, we good. But then you see like Juliana and Raq was talking, and she was like, you know, this is kind of weakness. Like, why is he still alive? It's just like, hey, I know you may not like it, but, you know, it's business and stuff. But she's not really explaining anything. So, which we saw later, when it was more like, when she met with the Italians, and that's when it was like, oh, we not making any deals. And I'm like, what you mean we not making any deals, right? And Lulu is like really the angel that's on her shoulder. It's like Lulu's somewhat the angel, and then Marvin is like, I wouldn't say he's like the devil, but he's just more like he's the accolade. Like, he's just going along with it, because she's like, is there a problem? He said, nah, I ain't scared no Italians. And he's explaining, like, you know, they come after all of us and stuff because she don't see what she's doing. Instead of making like a deal to like move the weight in, you know, New Jersey and stuff, she sees it as, well, no, we're not making any deals. We're gonna run product is how we gonna run it. So I'm like, yo, Raq is trying to get everybody killed. She's trying to get everybody killed. I'm like, what's wrong with this woman? What is wrong with this woman? I'm like, she just sitting here telling people, like, fuck you, we gonna be running drugs in Jersey. But the one thing that kind of stole the episode, which I know everybody peeped this, was when Rawell and Unique was talking. And from the looks of it, it seems that Unique is getting his way back in by potentially, from what it looks like, I guess selling Raq's own drugs. This is crazy. This is nuts. He's selling her own product, right, through the Italians. And it's like, this is crazy. Because he was like, oh, you know, I got a man, this and that and stuff. So I'm like, wait a minute, is he like that? Like, I peeped that. I felt like that's what he was doing. And then Warrell and Unique, they still talking and stuff, because you know, technically Warrell is like the man on the inside, so he's understanding how things are, how things work and stuff. So I'm like, okay, but from what it looks like, it seems like he's selling. Ooh, this is some fucking, like, when you think about it, that's like, I don't know if it's like 2D chess, like 10 steps ahead type shit, but it's crazy, because he's like, okay, you have the product, but I'm gonna sell you. I'm technically selling your own product. Y'all work for me. I'm like, damn. Like, it's quite crazy how he's doing this, and oh my god, it's good. It's kind of good and stuff. If I could be wrong about this, but this is what it looks like. So I love what that's going. I love where that direction is going. I really do. I really do. Hopefully I'm right, because that's what it looks like to me. And then Kanan himself. See, the problem with Kanan is, like, he is trying to figure some things out. I mean, he talks to Vernon Stark. Vernon Stark was telling him, he was like, yeah, DEFCON's your father. And he was like, DEFCON? He was like, okay, but you learn these things and you find out, like, technically this is all still lies and stuff, because DEFCON was never a ladies' man. He was never a guy. He was more of, what they call it, like, he was Rock's paid piece, in a sense, where it was like, you know, to keep the name that, yeah, DEFCON did run the streets. He did do these things, but secretly he was never into women. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, but this is crazy. It's like a lie, like a decade, well, yeah, probably like decades worth of lies. And, okay, no. Everything is part of the truth, but still, like, decades of lies. And then the lie to be put onto Kanan to be like, well, technically, you are the son of DEFCON, like this legendary man, but there's still that part of him that everybody, well, only Rock knows, and I think Howard, I believe, knows. I think he knows, but it's like, it's this whole lie. Like, what you mean? Like, DEFCON, yeah, he did these things, but he was never like that. So, which we saw towards the end, where Kanan went to go visit Detective Howard. He went to go see him, and he was like, well, he's obviously, because, you know, Kanan ain't stupid. It's like, yeah, everyone's telling him these things. Like, Vernon was telling him these things. Rock's still lying to him. The way this woman just comes up with infinite amount of lies to just tell Kanan. And it's like the part where she was like, yeah, you know, Howard was going to send you up north because, you know, for the whole $120. And he was like, no, D-Wiz did it. D-Wiz did it. Like, that's not how would he know and stuff? And he's just like, well, he's a cop. He can figure it out. I'm like, yo, come on. I'm like, come on, Rock. Why you telling this man these things? Like, you're lying to him. Like, you just pushing him away and stuff. So it's like, it's quite interesting because Jukebox got some sort of somewhat development with her mom, right? There's some development there. While Kanan isn't getting any development with his mother. It's just more lies and stuff. So that's how that is. And then the ending, I guess, potentially for Symphony and Rock and stuff. I don't think this is going to be the last time we see Symphony. I think we're going to see him again, but we just don't know where we see him again and stuff. But it's just like, he was like, no, I wanted to be your home. I didn't want to be your vacation. That was some cold shit right there. I was like, ooh. So we're going to have to wait to see if we will see him again, either in a body bag or he's just, you know, helping out Rock or something. We don't know. Or Rock probably might come back to him or something. So we have to wait and see what happens on there. But yeah, like, this episode was like, it was really good. It was really good because stuff, like, a lot of key things was actually happening and stuff. Because if I'm right about this and what Unique is doing, I'm like, that's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. It's smart, but it's, when you think about it, it's like, it's Rock's foolishness, because she technically, why would you have Warrell work for ya if you know Unique isn't dead? Like, that's like, you don't do some stupid shit like that. That's like, I mean, that's why people could say, like, yeah, there's some comparisons between, like, her and Ghost and stuff, because technically Ghost did the same thing with Dre, because when, you know, Kanan hired Dre and stuff, and then it was like, okay, and then you know how that situation ended. Y'all know how that situation ended, but it was kind of like the same thing, and it was just like, why are you hiring this person? Like, you know where he is. I mean, he tried to mold him into that way, to, like, you know, under his way, but it wasn't working. So, and Raquel, this woman's just all over the damn place. She's all over the place, but yeah, but, you know, let me know what you guys think about episode 4, Pay the Toll. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I catch you all in the next one.